Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Crybaby Pumpkin or Lulu, and welcome back to our blind let's play of the 100 line Last Defense Academy. Last time, we did some free time events, got a bond up with a person or two, find out that Hiriko's kind of a little bit deranged underneath. That's okay though, we still love her. Meanwhile, with the actual plot, Gaku and Takamaru have been kind of missing, and we're kind of worried about them. We've been trying to run into them just so we can talk to them about about some stuff, about the memories and stuff, but we haven't seen them, so we're going to probably go look for them. That's, I think, where we're starting. All right, and as always, we're starting by skipping the morning announcement. All right. I better get to the cafeteria right away. I'll ask everyone about Gaku and Takamaru again. Yeah, they've been missing for a while. Oh, hi Ava. Ava's pretty messed up, I think. Ava, what are you doing up here?
I'm cleaning. I must tidy every nook and cranny of this school to ensure a pleasant school life for everyone. After this, I will have breakfast and wash up, then finish by cleaning the boys' bathroom.
The boys' bathroom? You're the one cleaning it?
Yes, this is my duty. I belong to you.
Okay, by the way, how have you been feeling lately? Have you been feeling strange or anything?
I am in perfect form. Feel free to kill and discard me if I malfunction. I am your property. You should do with me as you see fit. I am done here. I will now go to the cafeteria.
Alright. With that, Ava went back inside the school building. I don't even know. I don't really have anything to say right now. I feel like I've been saying the same worried phrases every episode for a while. I feel like I've been getting lost in the same ways for a while. Alright, cafeteria. That's where we're looking for. Huh? This is everybody? I knew Gaku and Takamaru wouldn't be here, but... Where are Ima and Kako? And Moko and Yugamu haven't showed up either.
This is horrible.
Huh? What do you mean?
Mr. and Miss Tsukumo always give me breakfast, so I have no idea what to eat if they're not here.
It sounds like this is your chance to eat something normal for once.
I'll make you breakfast, Ava. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything will do. I will eat anything I am ordered to. I see.
Is Yugamu off developing his drug, do you think? It's kind of weird that Moko's not.
But before Tsubasa could finish, it began. A body has been discovered? Huh? The school bell.
Do you guys hear me? I've made a decision. I can't take it anymore. I need to find out the truth for myself. I'm gonna make Sire get in contact with the artificial satellite. I don't care what it takes. You wanna know too, don't you? You're with me, right guys?
Kinda.
Then get over to the gym. I'm holding Sire captive here. Join me and let's reach out to the artificial satellite. We'll find out for sure if everyone's really there.
This doesn't seem right, because if you're holding them hostage, you'd probably be in your class armor. What the hell?
He said he's holding Siri captive in the gym.
What? He captured the Honorable Sire!
How did he pull that off? We're not supposed to be able to even touch him.
Yes, that shouldn't be true for all of us except Nozomi, because of the bombs.
What do we do?
That's not her voice.
What should we do?
What do we do? Should we go to the gym? Of course. We need to stop Mr. Maruko and rescue the Honorable Sire.
But if he's really going to reach out to the artificial satellite, should we be stopping him?
That's right. If there's a chance we can speak to everyone there, I think we'd all want to. But that's not possible. Even the Honorable Sire can't contact the satellite.
Huh? What does that mean?
I'm just saying, threatening him is pointless. So please, help him instead. Is that an order? Is that an order? Understood. I will help.
Wait, what do you mean he can't contact the satellite? Explain yourself.
Everyone, I don't know anything about contacting the satellite, but the one thing I can say for sure is that Sire is an ally to humanity. He's just doing what he needs to in order to save mankind. So if we lose him, we'll most certainly be at a disadvantage in the war going forward. I understand that you've already been asked to take a lot on faith alone, but why not save him and hear him out?
For now, let's get to the gym. We can talk after.
Right, so something was clearly off with Gaku just now. For now, let's just try to assess the situation. Then let's hurry to the gym before it's too late.
We all sprinted for the gym. Gaku and Takamaru and Moko too.
Takamaru, Moko, what are you doing here?
What's happening? Something's not right.
Can't take it anymore.
I just want to talk to my family. Is that so wrong? Gaku, what's going on? Where's Sire? Sire? Huh? He's gone. Where'd he go? Is he hiding?
Takumi! You did this! You're hiding him, aren't you?
What? Whose side are you really on, anyway? Ava, Shion, Sire, even Ato.
Whose side are you really on?
What are you even saying? I feel like we're going to go crazy with stress from not having any matches.
I want to clash in the ring! Soul versus soul! I want my spirit to scream!
You too, Moko. What's going on?
Hand over Sire. If you're going to get in our way, then...
We'll have to use force. I'm not playing.
They even have their infusers.
Hand over Sire right now! Little bastard needs to pay for screwing with my head.
Everyone, stop! What is wrong with you? Could this be part of an invader attack?
Huh?
What do we do, team leader? They seem ready to fight.
They're clearly not in their right minds. If we want to bring them back to normal, then... we're just going to have to fight back. It's our only choice.
No, do we really have to fight our own friends?
Ava, we need our infusers. Could you bring them to us as quick as you can?
Understood.
Shion, you can watch with Ava. We'll take care of this.
Understood. Good luck.
We just have to do this. We have to stop our friends. We'll figure out what happened after we knock some sense into them. Or we're gonna get a special... We're gonna get... We haven't seen Gaku do this before, so that's cool. We're gonna get 2 teams of this. Alright. Luck. Okay, so. Yep. Okay, double magical girl transformation. I was hoping we'd get double. I didn't want to jinx it by saying it too early. There's only 8 of us here, so we're missing the Tsukumo twins, but is 10 really all that we have left? I feel like we're still missing a person or two.
I can't believe we have to fight with our allies like this. But we have no choice.
Maybe we can just knock them out? Moko? Guys, what's happened to you?
I think we're gonna have to use the Revive-O-Matic on them. This is so weird. 3 AP. We have some options.
If you can stand me.
I think doing this first is the right
This will
answer.
be something.
My turn.
And then Impact Stab is going to be helpful, but
There.
having to fight
Good to
them
go.
kind of sucks. Alright. Yep, and that's the end of this turn. Alright.
My
So that
turn.
still works because Impact Stab will be able to take care of Moko at least.
Some moves.
Ready when you are.
Good, champ. That's a 3 count for me. Uh-oh.
Good to go.
Alright. You can do a bit of damage, but not a lot right now.
Say when.
Alright, getting one of them knocked out is going to make this a lot easier.
Let it loose.
Here we
Play
go.
turns, we can get either one of them, but we can't get both. So I'm gonna get the one that's farther away.
Ready when you are. Yeah. Let's do this.
Ow, ow.
Yeah.
Not like this.
We're not gonna end the
Say
turn
when.
because I can finish it off now.
One last strike.
I'm realizing I basically just used Takumi for the whole fight, but he's kind of overpowered.
I'm trash.
If that's not an S, I would be surprised, because, like, that was 3 turns. Yeah. That's what I thought. Takumi's fully maxed now. We got him fully maxed one of the last couple episodes, so... Gaku and the others woke up shortly after being knocked unconscious during the battle. Oh, where's the Honorable Sire? Sir, where are you? Ugh. Oh, they're awake. Huh? What am I doing here? Looks like he's back to normal. Do you remember what happened? Well, what happened? I wanted to see if my family was safe on the satellite. I kept asking Sire, but he told me it wasn't possible. That really ticked me off. It's my fault. It's all because I told Gaku we couldn't trust Sire. Guess I'd end up lighting a fire under him.
I don't think that would have been enough to push you so far over the edge. You were really acting weird.
Phew, that's much better. Moko, are you okay?
Oh.
Do you remember what happened to you?
Huh?
I remember feeling a teensy bit stressed out lately. It's the first time I've gone this long without a match since I made my debut. But then things got weird. I felt strangely down and my memory was hazy. I guess the stress made me snap. Can you remember anything that might have triggered it? I don't know about the trigger, but the only thing that wasn't part of my normal routine was Takamaru and Gaku shared the snacks they got from Yugamu with me. Snacks. That's who we're missing is Yugamu. Looks like we're just in time.
Oh, at last. Prepare to hear the conclusion to this sordid case.
Conclusion? Or that's not her voice, that's...
Conclusion? Behind all of this commotion is a mastermind, a shadow figure pulling the strings behind the scene. This person behind all of this Among Us?
I
I think
You think? Should be Yugamu. Oh my god! We have to guess. It should be Yugamu. It's Kurara! Is Yugamu the mastermind? I think so. Yes, let's see what happens. This isn't a decision thingy, so I'm assuming that we're gonna get it right. I see it's Yugamu. What? Master Omokage? He's the one behind all of this. Takamaru and Gaku were getting food from Yugamu, right? They're doing fine with food. Yugamu's been bringing them snacks. What can I say? I was concerned too.
So that means the snacks they shared with Moko were...
Yeah, they were from Yugamu. He made too many of them, so he gave away the extras. Right. That's right. Every time I ate the food he gave me. It was like something I was trying to hold back inside me started to grow and swell. Yeah, after a while, I couldn't control my feelings of rage. The kind of rage I usually save for when I'm feuding with another wrestler. I knew it. The reason the three of you were acting strangely is because... Kako, what's wrong?
You guys are moving the conversation right along on your own. This was meant to be when I presented my conclusion.
Mr. Sumino, how terribly rude. Even if you know what happened, you should keep that to yourself in the presence of a famed detective. My bad. Okay then, let's rewind and let the great Detective Kako finish this.
Well, it's like Yugamu said. He's been working on something in the biolab.
I'm developing a new drug in the biolab. It's for the benefit of everyone here, so no need to worry.
You mean...
That's right. He was developing a super mega animosity-inducing drug.
Oh, another incredible name from Kako.
He mixed the super mega animosity-inducing drug into the snacks and gave them to you three.
We've been getting them for a few days, too. My brain started to get all fuzzy after eating them a few times.
The effects were probably mild at first, but got stronger as you refined the drug.
So that's why it worked on me right away. So not cool. Why would Yugamu do this? Where is he?
That's right. The case hasn't been solved yet. There's no sign of Yugamu or Siri here. So we can presume that Yugamu's goal was actually to get us all gathered and defined in one place.
In short, this series of disturbances is simply a means of buying time. Buying time?
Right. It's all starting to come back to me. After he made me make the announcement in the war room, Yugami told me if I went to the gym, I could talk to my family.
And you believed that?
Hey man, don't judge. I wasn't thinking straight.
Right now, Mr. Omokage is alone with Sire. He must be trying to fulfill his true goal. True goal?
We must hurry and save the Honorable Sire. Where are those two?
Yugamu and Gaku last spoke in the war room. I bet Yugamu is holding Siri hostage there.
If you figured out that much, what are we waiting for? We don't have time to stand around and have a leisurely chat. No, please, let her speak. The conclusion is where the detective gets to show what she can do. She rehearsed hard for this, you know.
Enough. Let's get over to the war room.
Is that in order?
Understood.
That's why Ava went there earlier to get the infusers, because if we all went there, we would have noticed. We immediately took off towards the war room. We ran full speed down the halls and flew inside, where we were confronted by a shocking scene.
Yugamu! What are you doing? Sumino! Save me!
No, I like this so far.
Sirei, are you okay?
You came faster than I expected. I thought my little distraction would buy me more time. Would you mind staying out of my way? There's something I have to do here.
How did you manage to crucify the Honorable Circe? Your bomb should have detonated before you could lay a finger on him.
He probably operated on himself and removed the bomb.
I'm not so foolish as to charge straight ahead when I know there's landmines in front of me. But I'm not so patient that I'd take the time to disarm each one either. I'm more the type who finds a way to get away with stepping right on them.
What does that even mean?
If you want to know, I'll show you. Look.
With that, Yugamu faced me and pulled off his overcoat.
What the? I opened myself up and took a look. Circe was telling the truth.
Okay, so yeah, I was right. He just operated on himself.
There was a small bomb embedded inside of me.
Don't tell me.
That's right. I surgically removed and destroyed the bomb. It wasn't easy, I'll tell you that much for free. I couldn't anesthetize myself, since I was my own primary surgeon.
You did that to yourself?
It was my first time doing it in the mirror, so it was a killer test of my skills. But you're making me feel so shy. All of these prying eyes on my exposed flesh. Don't look! Stop! Please, don't look at me! No, wait! Look at me! Feast your eyes on my humiliation! More! More!
Okay. This freak cannot be for real. You drugged us, you asshole! Why the hell would you do that? I wanted to see if what I said was true. What?
Are those you hold dear actually on that artificial satellite? Are you 100% sure about that?
There's somebody out there who's very important to me. Somebody I must kill.
Someone you want to kill? That's your important person?
I've undertaken a number of assassinations as a professional, including some I didn't really want to carry out. Each time I felt the filth permeating my soul, and then I met someone who changed all that. It was the first time I ever truly wanted to kill another human being from the bottom of my heart. So I made her a promise. Someday I'd kill her. I'd release her from the agony of living. Whoa. You are a freak. I have no idea what the heck I even just heard. Well, we all have our own values in life. I don't expect you to understand. But hearing her last gasp for breath is what I was born to do. That's why I need to get in contact with the satellite. Just a short conversation would have been enough to reassure me. But Circe refused to help. My only choice was to resort to force. That's why you're doing this to him?
Of course I'd never just destroy him. But if I disable his functions one by one, maybe I can persuade him to send an emergency signal to the artificial satellite. Ideally, Circe would change his stance on helping me before then, though.
Aha! You're the one behind this, Yugamu.
Kako, you could not have missed your timing more spectacularly. Please give me your orders. How should I proceed with stopping him? No, stand down. You'd better just sit and watch. Why are you trying to stop me anyway? Aren't you concerned about what Ato said? No way! He's obviously just full of it! Then wouldn't we all feel better if we had solid confirmation that that's the case? Circe refusing to give us that confirmation makes me all the more curious about what exactly is going on. You're wrong. Even though if the Honorable Circe wanted to reach out to the satellite,
He can't.
What? What do you mean?
Oh,
This mission is highly confidential. Not a single average citizen knows about it.
Really?
The moment they knew humanity was at risk of being wiped out, the people on the satellite would panic. That's why we need to conceal the very existence of the mission until it has succeeded, to avoid mass chaos. It was also determined that if we let you speak to the people on the satellite during the mission, it would only disrupt your focus.
In other words, you can't comply with my demand. Then that leaves me no choice.
Wait, no, destroying the Honorable Cirre won't help you at all. Yugamu, can't you find another way? I think everything you're saying makes sense, but I don't think destroying Cirre will help anything. It might make our future battles even more difficult, just like in the alternate future Takumi went through.
Yeah, that's right.
And if we lose, we really will never see the people we care about again. That's the true worst-case scenario, isn't it? Even a worst-case human being like me can see that.
Hey!
Yugamu, I understand your frustrations, but we need to prioritize winning this war. I've already experienced one bad ending. That's why I can say this with confidence.
If we lose this war, we lose everything. That's how high the stakes are here. Let's find another way. All of us. Together.
Huh. Takumi. You're so cute. A guy could fall for someone like you.
Does that mean you want to kill me now?
We'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
Yugamu responded with a small smile on his face before he let Cirre go free. Phew! Thanks for that!
Sir, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine! You did well persuading them, Nigo!
Huh?
Hold it. I'll let you go, but we're not done here. Could you at least tell me why? Why is it that even you can't contact the satellite?
Oh, well, I just told you why.
Huh?
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What?
Call it an assassination's intuition. I can't help but feel that you're not telling us everything. I wish you'd just tell me if there's some reason you can't contact them. This isn't a threat. It's a request from someone who's fighting alongside you. How about an answer, Cirre? Comrade to comrade.
Cirre, I'm asking you for an answer too. Tell us if there's another reason.
Yeah.
Sit down and hold yourself steady for this one, soldiers. Believe it or not, despite my good looks, I'm a robot. Gee, who would have guessed? I've been designed to see this mission through, no matter what the circumstances. This requires me to have the intelligence to not only follow my predetermined programming, but also to be resourceful enough to adapt to any situation.
Are you saying your brain is an AI?
It's no mere artificial intelligence. My consciousness is based
The
on
will of humanity.
the will of humanity.
Huh?
In order to optimize me to make the best choices for humanity, I've been programmed with the thought patterns of all mankind. Are we gonna have some, like, brain in a jar, psychopath kind of... Is that the right... Yeah, psychopath kind of thing going on here? Each time I need to make a decision, I simulate all of those thought patterns to arrive at an impartial response. I guess you could think of me as it as running a majority vote via simulation.
That's the will of humanity.
It's entirely simulated, but undeniably accurate. It incorporates the thought process of every single human being alive today. My decisions are only ever based on what humanity wants.
But all of mankind, everyone.
The very fate of humanity hangs in the balance here. It's necessary for us to duly consider the opinions of all affected. Besides, on top of the mission being classified, I don't have the time to go around and ask every single person how they feel. I run simulations so I can satisfy the collective will of the species. However, as you might imagine, it takes some time to process all of these opinions, especially when making decisions on complex issues. So that's why you disappear so often when you've got a big decision to make. You need time to process it all of it.
Yeah.
Think of it this way. I'm limited in what I can do by my programming. I can't do anything that would overrule the will of humanity. I also can't receive direct orders from any one person either. This is to avoid my decisions becoming corrupted by personal agendas. All I can do is carry out the decision made by all mankind for all mankind. Oh, so you're saying the reason we can't contact the artificial satellite is... That's right! The will of humanity has decreed it. But why?
Hey.
You've heard some of the reasons, but there are plenty of others too. It is the opinion of all mankind, after all. At any rate, for the sake of winning this war, I am not allowed to contact the artificial satellite for you.
That is what humanity has decided.
That's humanity's answer to us. Does that go for you messing around with our memories too? Was that the will of humanity? The decision was made to help allay your anxieties, all in the name of winning the war.
You can't just treat us like mindless objects. We're humans too, you know.
I am a mindless object.
Humanity feels very sorry about that. That's why I'm telling you all this now. This too is the will of humanity. Everything is to ensure our ultimate victory over the invaders. This is the outcome that mankind has chosen. The outcome chosen by mankind. Everything that's happened up to this point was decided by humanity itself. But I want you to understand one thing. Humanity is not trying to make you suffer. In fact, they're supporting you with it more than anyone. That's why I make the hard decisions that will bring us closer to victory. This is all I can tell you. Even if you can't accept it, I hope you at least understand it.
Humanity wishes for your safety and victory. And of course, this message is brought to you by the will of humanity too.
Is the will of humanity in the room with you? No. I don't trust this, but if anything, I think this is a psychopath's brain and a bunch of brains in jars, Matrix. However, like all the humans are in a vegetable coma type state in the artificial satellite. Not one of us could bring ourselves to say anything after hearing Cirrhe's message. Neither I nor anyone else could find the words. By the time we'd returned to our rooms, it was already late at night. The will of humanity. So all of us getting dragged here all of a sudden and forced to fight without any clue what's going on. That was what humanity wanted. A decision made by all mankind. Were my mom and dad involved in that decision? Everyone I know? But we must count as part of humanity too, right? What about our opinions? If it's a majority rule, is there any point protesting? Are our opinions as a minority being thrown out even though we're the ones doing the fighting? Is that what collective will means? The more I learn, the more I feel like I'm sinking further into the mud. Maybe that's why they didn't tell us this. Is this how the decision came to be? No matter how much I think about it, all it does is twist my brain to a tighter knot. But it's clear our only chances for survival is to keep fighting. In the end, that's all we can do. Alright, day 57. Ding dong bing bong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
And I know this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode, but that was a lot of reveals and a lot of voice acting. So I think I'm going to call it here for this episode. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am. If you are, make sure you leave likes, comments, subscribes. You know the deals. And I hope to see everybody next time. Bye.